Don't you just love the feeling of wanting to know everything there is to know about the league? So buckle up, folks. We're about to take a wild ride through 20 things you didn't know about the NBA. And let me tell you, it's gonna be a blast. Number 20, Providence Steamrollers. Can you believe it? The NBA was once known as the Basketball Association of America and had a team named the Providence Steamrollers. I mean, with a name like that, it's no wonder they only lasted 3 seasons and had a less than stellar record of 46-122. They were like, hey, come play for the Steamrollers. You'll get to be flattened by the competition every night. Number 19, Toronto's first team. It's hard to imagine the NBA without the Toronto Raptors. But did you know that there was actually a team in Canada even before them? That's right. The Toronto Huskies were one of the first teams in the league, and they were representing Canada way back in the day. Unfortunately, the Huskies only lasted 1 season, which is a real shame. Number 18, smallest player. Muggsy Bogues. At 5'3", he's the smallest player to ever grace the court. With an unimpressive college stats, you wouldn't expect him to be a first-round pick. But in 1987, the Washington Bullets took a chance and drafted Muggsy 12th overall. Surprisingly, Muggsy had a 14-year career as a defensive threat and decent passer. Who says big things can't come in small packages? Don't underestimate Muggsy. He may have been small, but he played big. Number 17, doctor plays basketball. Paul Gasol went to medical school. I know, I couldn't believe it either. I mean, this guy can ball like nobody's business. But who knew he was also a master of medicine? Number 16, Bean Bryant. You all know that Kobe Bryant's middle name is Bean. Yes, you heard that right, Bean. I mean, who wouldn't want to be named after a delicious legume, right? I bet he was the envy of all of his classmates in school. Hey, Kobe, can I borrow your middle name for my burrito bowl? Number 15, middle finger. Did you know that Rasheed Wallace had his championship ring made to fit his middle finger? Talk about making a statement. I can only imagine him wearing it and giving the old one-finger salute to his haters in the most stylish way possible. Oh, you don't like me? Well, check out my bling, baby. Number 14, Nutcracker. Vladimir Radmanovich performed role of the grandfather in the Pacific Northwest Ballet production of the Nutcracker Ballet. Imagine him in a tutu, attempting to dance gracefully. Number 13, three-pointer origins. Hey, did you know that the NBA wasn't always cool enough to have the three-point shot? Yep, they had to steal it from their wild and flashy cousin, the ABA. It took them until 1979 to 1980 to catch up and make the three-pointer a thing. But now it's a staple in basketball history. Who knows what other cool moves they're going to steal next? Number 12, jump balls. Ha! Remember when jump balls used to be a thing? Can you even imagine the epic snooze fest if we still had to do that every single basket? I mean, forget about watching games on TV. The league would have to start a bake sale just to afford the airtime. Number 11, triple-double record. Yo, did you know that only one guy's ever pulled off a triple-double average for a whole season? Yeah, Oscar Robertson crushed it back in '62 as a sophomore with the Cincinnati Royals, scoring 30.8 points, dishing out 11.4 assists, and snagging 12.5 rebounds per game. The real head-scratcher is that even with those jaw-dropping stats, he only led the league in assists and wasn't even named MVP. Talk about a total snub. Number 10, Bill Russell. Did you know that the Celtics only lost one final series during Bill Russell's legendary run with them? Yeah, in '58 they fell to the St. Louis Hawks, led by Bob Pettit, in 6 games. But get this, Russell got injured in Game 3 and had to sit out the rest of the series. Coincidence? I think not. That's like trying to win a game of Jenga with a missing block. No way it's gonna happen. Number 9, largest margin victory. The biggest NBA blowout ever involved the Cavs crushing the Heat 148-80 in '91. Mark Price and John Battle scored 18 points each. It was a massacre. Number 8, I won, but at what cost? In 1984, NBA playoff Isaiah Thomas scored 16 points in 94 seconds to force overtime in a playoff game. But his Pistons lost to the Knicks. A memorable performance nonetheless. Number 7, steals record. Allen Iverson wasn't just a scoring machine, he was a thieving mastermind. He stole the show and ball with 10 steals in a playoff game. The Orlando Magic must have felt like they were playing against a team of octopuses. Number 6, dunk and shootout. Looks like the Miami Heat are a real slam dunk when it comes to winning competitions. They are the only team to have swooped in and taken home the trophies for both the dunk contest and shootout. You could say they have a hot hand and a high-flying team. Number 5, hometown lovers. Celtics and Knicks are the only NBA original teams that never moved. They must really love their hometowns or just hate packing boxes. Number 4. Banned shoes. It's hard to believe, but the NBA once grounded Air Jordan. The league banned the iconic sneakers because they didn't meet the dress code requirements. Number 3. Tough man. Paul Pierce is one tough player. Despite being stabbed 11 times, he refused to let it keep him off the court. He played in every game of the 2000-2001 season. Number 2. No shatter rule. Breaking the backboard may be impressive, but it won't earn you any points in the NBA. If a player shatters the glass during a dunk, the basket doesn't count, and the player gets slapped with a technical foul. Number 1. Soccer ball. Basketball sure has come a long way since its peachy and soccery beginnings. Believe it or not, the game was first played with a soccer ball and peach baskets. And referees had to fetch the ball after each basket. And that's all for today. See you guys in the next one.